Здравствуйте, уважаемые зрители, подписчики моего канала. Парскую период.
So what did you call those things that were chasing you? Hairy sauruses?
Herrerasaurus from the Triassic era. Now that we've bred them, we can easily classify them as early theropod.
Oh, yeah, early theropod. That's exactly what I've been saying all these years. Right, Oscar?
Where's Danny?
Decaf! You take the chopper. I'll check the perimeter. Stay put.
HU 121, eh? I haven't seen one of these in a while. Boy, your pilot's a real slob.
Keep your mouth shut. Don't even think about it. Danny's, and it's jammed.
Oscar! I don't like what's going on here, man. Decaf's gun's jammed, there's a blood trail over there, and he never leaves his helmet on the ground. Never.
Decaf is MIA.
MIA. MIA? No way, man. He was supposed to stay with the chopper. He's gotta be around here somewhere.
Billy, you feel that?
We've already lost Bravo team, and...
Billy!
Look, we are not leaving without Decaf. I mean, we agree, right? Oh, man, I will not let you turn this into Nicaragua all over again.
At ease! We've got a situation here. Inside the chopper, now!
Oscar, I've got no power.
I'm on it.
Так быстрее. Еще лучше теперь питание нет. Надо его урубить великолепно. Или погоди. Что-то понял. А, давай.
Take the other one out of the chopper first.
А, типа это не подходит. Попробуем.
I'm not getting anything. Oscar, try priming the fuel pump. I'm not getting anything. Oscar, try priming the fuel pump.
Так хорошо. Попробуем другой. А, я его снимаю. Привет. Я твой комментарий прочитал. Так.
I'm not getting anything. Oscar, try priming the fuel pump. I'm not getting anything. Oscar, try priming the fuel pump.
Так, а где тут? Тут я ничего не вижу. Нет, ты не опоздал, только все началось. Ты ничего такого не пропустил. Особенного. Все нормально.
Did you see that, Oscar? I don't like when that happens. Pick up the pace.
Что?
I'm not getting anything. Oscar, try priming the fuel pump.
Блин.
I'm not getting anything. Oscar, try priming the fuel pump.
А во, тут что?
I'm not getting anything. Oscar, try priming the fuel pump.
Ой, где он тут? Это топливный насос. Вот это что ли? Где он? Покажите мне. Я не понимаю. Для меня это так сложно.
I'm not getting anything. Oscar, try priming the fuel pump.
А вот он, все. Пипец, блин.
Try it now.
That battery's not responding. Try another one.
Великолепно.
Look, we gotta get out of here now. I know. I'm working on it.
Быстрее нафиг. Как у тебя дела? Это тоже не работает, да? О, все.
We got power.
Так, отлично. Я жду, я не успею. Фиган тут вертолет. Он еще его вывернуть мог. Красавчик.
You're a good little thief. You know how to open handcuffs?
So who's left?
Dr. Sorkin and her assistant. Then we get the hell out of here.
What about Decaf?
Decaf's dead.
I like your tattoos. Why don't you tell her what your tattoos mean? What do they mean?
Gravestones are for the people who died beside him. The skulls are for the people who died because of him. Tell us, where you gonna put Decaf's tombstone? You running out of room.
What did you say?
Hey, come on. It's been a long day and everyone's just a little tense. Let's get
Привет.
together, guys.
Not afraid of you two.
Me? Yeah, well, I'm more of a lover than a fighter. But Oscar... The last person who made ill-advised comments on Oscar's tattoos now eats his lunch through a straw, sticking out of his neck.
Don't be fooled. You're in the company of killers.
Спасибо за
Safer than
поддержку.
you were in the jungle.
Company of killers. Oh, that's got a nice...
Как у тебя дела?
That could be a hit single. Yeah, you're in the company of killers. Yeah!
You need further proof that these men are crazy? This is what they do. They hurt people, and then they joke about it.
Speaking of jokes, Oscar, tell the one about the priest, the stripper, and the bucket of frogs.
Pay attention! This is how men act when they lack the courage to face themselves.
No, I like to look at myself. I mean, check out this gorgeous face. Who wouldn't?
I'm surprised you can see at all with your head stuck up your...
That's enough!
Oh, boy.
What are you gonna do, kill me? You did that to me once already.
You're crazy!
I'm thinking of getting a butterfly tattoo. On my
I'm
ankle.
gonna carve the names of the people you killed.
Чё, опять снова заболел, что ли?
Then we'll see how proud you are.
Listen, there's still more people who need our help. Whatever your issues are, you can work them out when we get to the mainland. And no, you cannot get a tattoo.
Так, а куда мы прилетели?
Dr. Harding. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. After we lost contact, I was worried something had happened to you.
We have had quite a day, Dr. Sorkin.
I'll bet. Systems are down all over the damn park. Dinosaurs are running free. Ugh, bring the kids, fun for all. Hey, don't worry, kid. We're fairly geographically cut off from the rest of the island out here. Nothing but herbivores around these parts. What's going on here?
There were some complications.
Who are you?
Just your friendly neighborhood rescue team. At your service, man. I'm Billy Yoder, and this is...
Look, let's just get this out of the way. I'm not going anywhere. This part of the island is pretty remote and is a long way from the predators. I'm perfectly safe, and I don't need
Ребят,
saving.
чё вы молчите-то?
That's not a good idea, man.
But, since you're here, what you can do is start loading the stacks of bureaucratic InGen paperwork that's taking up valuable space. They were
А,
supposed to have sent
понятно.
for that
Давай
stuff months
летите
ago.
там.
Listen, lady, we don't have time for this. You either get in the helicopter peacefully, or I will personally knock you out, put you in cuffs, and throw you in!
You lay one hand on me and I will have you so ass-deep in litigation that you'll be reading legal text for a decade.
Yeah, you know what? If it'll help us get off this island faster, we'll move your boxes. Where are they?
А у меня капец был.
Over there at the loading dock.
Ладно, хорошо, давай. Жду.
You heard the lady.
Hey, can I help?
Yeah, I'm not sure having you help is such a good idea.
She needs you to carry boxes and stuff, not bring fugitives to justice. Let me help.
All right. You always such a pain in the ass?
Not always. Sometimes I'm a total bitch.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah. Watch what happens if we don't find any food soon.
I could probably get you some dino burgers.
Seriously, I'm so turning the tables on the next dinosaur that tries to eat me.
А, ты тут? А у меня капец сегодня был. Сегодня столько снега навалило, это ужас.
Are you serious?
What? I'm taking a break.
Машину застряла, это
Don't
капец
strain
мне.
yourself.
Выталкивал.
So what's the deal? Why didn't you tell Dr. Sorkin why it's so important to get off this island?
Trust me, if we bully that one, she's gonna cause problems.
So what do we do?
Simple. Charm her. Look, all I need to do is get some information on this woman. Dig into her past. Find out what makes her tick. I'm sure if I say enough of the right things, she'll practically think getting off the island was her idea in the first place.
Hey, can I bum one of those? Okay.
Не знаю, наверное, у них нету этих ошейников. Но если ты помнишь фильм, то там они одевали.
I know, right? I don't get why dinosaurs eat that stuff.
Проще их было усыпить, а потом надеть эти ошейники.
So, who feels like carrying these boxes back to the helicopter? Me neither. Hey, Oscar, was there any dirt on Dr. Sorkin in the mission briefing? If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big-time protester in the 70s. Lots of animal rights crap. Handful of arrests for it. All of her InGen-related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
It said that?
Between the lines.
You gonna do any work around here? What, are we union now?
Возможно, видишь, у них только огнестрел, а стрелять оружия
Give Oscar his
нет.
space. Doesn't do very good with kids or adults.
А как ты понял, что Серзин,
Come think
кто
about it,
работает,
doesn't do
он
very good
это,
with anybody.
все дротики использовал и пушку потерял.
How the hell does Dr. Sorkin
Мог бы
put
забрать
all this
тебя.
crap into the chopper?
Dunno, but you better do it if you want to get on a good side.
Okay. Well, thanks. You've been a great help. So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
Wait here. I'm gonna go talk to Sorkin.
What should I do?
You wanna help? See if you can dig up anything interesting on our friend Dr. Sorkin in those file boxes.
Cool.
What's the point of rebuilding? Hammond will kowtow to the major shareholders and cut every corner to recoup their investment as fast as possible. No regard to the animals' welfare. Interesting. More about our symptoms.
You know, Doc, I saw some bites like that at one of my men back at the visitor center.
Mr.
Call me Billy.
Mr. Yoder, would you please tend to the InGen files like we discussed?
Yes, ma'am. Hey, you know who our prisoner is? Because no one else seems to.
Well, I've never seen her on the island before. I don't recognize her as someone who works for InGen. But I don't know everyone, so it's possible.
Да сыщики.
Hey, Doc, you got a pharmacy inside? It's gonna be a long flight back if we don't get this prisoner either elated or sedated.
She seems harmless enough now, and she's adequately secured. Are you afraid she's gonna beat you up?
Well, I do have a history of women wanting to get their hands on me. I hate to interrupt, ma'am, but I really think we need to be going.
I'm afraid I can't, Mr. Yoder. Someone needs to tend to the dinosaurs during this disaster.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sorkin, but InGen wants all survivors back on the mainland as soon as possible. No exceptions.
Why can't it wait?
Is there anything I can say to convince you to come with us?
If there is, you haven't said it yet.
Right.
Would you mind if I took a look at her?
Yeah, why not?
I've tried talking to her, Dr. Sorkin. It's no use.
Well,
Dr. Sorkin,
as I told you, I'm staying
Yeah, well-
behind to watch after the animals.
sorry, but we really need to get you out of here.
Why?
Listen, Hammond really made a mess of this place. You have no idea. There's no hiding his incompetence after this disaster.
Huh. You have a point. If you knew how I spent my youth, you'd be surprised to find me working in a place like this.
Gotta get back because, you never know, the prisoner could have a relapse or something.
Highly unlikely.
Someone needs to speak to the board about protecting these dinosaurs. You believe in animal rights, don't you? Wouldn't you put your neck on the line for them?
Well, obviously that's true. If only the board had listened to my proposals. Instead, they just contribute to the paperwork in the file boxes you guys are loading.
Хорошо. Скажу обязательно. Да, упрямая женщина, я стал согласен.
Look, Dr. Sorkin, we already caught one unauthorized trespasser. Who knows who else is on the island? Their life may be in danger.
I'll take my chances, thank you.
Please, ma'am, if we don't get you back, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. I'll probably lose my job.
Well, I don't wish that on anyone, Mr. Yoder, but I'm afraid it can't be helped. I can't abandon these dinosaurs just so you have a job.
Trust me, there is a very good reason.
Well, come back when you think of one. So that girl is your daughter?
Ладно, пойдем. Привет.
So, what'd you find out?
Looks Looks like Dr. Sorkin wanted to turn this place into a dinosaur preserve instead of an amusement park.
And InGen didn't go for it, huh?
Спасибо за поддержку.
So Dr. Sorkin has a weakness for preserving wildlife. Good to know. Oh, that's a lot of rejected dino preserve proposals.
Yep.
I gotta hand it to the lady. She don't give up easy. So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie type. Got arrested a bunch protesting for animal rights.
I'm not moving these things. They look like they weigh a ton.
I think Dr. Sorkin said we're only supposed to move file boxes.
Oh, yeah. Well, good.
Что-то тут вообще только мало так мест.
Do you know, he actually told me it doesn't matter that we have dinosaurs from the Jurassic and Triassic ages living together, as long as it's exciting. Moron.
Why have I never seen this? I thought I knew every dino on this island.
Dr. Sorkin.
Why do you think interrupting me is going to work this time?
Wouldn't this place be better off as some kind of dinosaur preserve? I mean, it's kind of stupid to treat these creatures like they're in some kind of circus, right?
You're absolutely right, Mr. Yoder. But none of this matters if the board of directors...
I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard the board is going to hold an emergency meeting about, you know, new leadership. If you were there, you could act as a witness to the events that took place here. They'd have to listen to you.
That's true. I hate to admit it, Mr. Yoder, but perhaps you're right.
And our orders also mention an assistant?
David. Yes. I'm afraid David won't be coming back with us. He told him to stay away from the quarantine
Dr.
tents.
Sorkin, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Now, before we go, I have some work in the lab that must be completed first. Dr. Harding, perhaps you and your daughter would like to assist me. I've been working on a cure for one of our dinosaurs' nastier genetic disorders.
Which one?
It's dietary. Right up your alley. Dr. Harding, we've done it.
And what exactly have we done?
Reverse the lysine contingency, of course.
Wait, what?
What's that?
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
You cannot give that to the dinosaurs. They need to be contained. If any of them get off the island...
Okay, listen. I've been working with the Parasaur's behavioral program for months now. If I go back to the mainland to fight for this place, they'll all be dead before I can get back, along with all of my research.
Parasaurs?
Parasaurolophus. They're herbivores, generally safe.
Let me give the solution to them, to see if it even works.
How many are we talking about?
Why don't you come out with me? See how much progress we've made with them.
Can we, Dad?
Fine. We'll go.
Cool.
I'm glad to finally have you out here, Dr. Harding, despite the circumstances. We've been doing some very interesting work with our parasaurs. Behavioral communication experiments.
You've interpreted their calls.
Some of them. And I plan to use that to get them out of the pen.
Out?
Well, I'm not going to treat their water with them still in there.
How do we know there aren't any bad dinosaurs around?
Well, believe it or not, the dinosaurs told me. See that one? She's the lookout. She'll stand guard while the others graze. If there were any predators in the vicinity, she'd be nervous and emitting a danger call. But she's not. She's calm. Jerry, you can activate the speakers from there. Jess and I will set the various parasaur sounds that play through them.
Dad, it's okay. I mean, it's safe, right?
The parasaurs will warn us of trouble before it gets close.
Stay with Dr. Sorkin.
Бля, они такие милые, эти динозавры, если честно. Такие прикольные. И музыка такая, как. Хороший.
So, what do we do?
We can't just shoo the animals out, but we should be able to manipulate them into moving using their own sounds.
Cool.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers on the east control the mating sounds that will attract the more amorous dinosaur.
What about the big set of speakers in the middle of the pen?
Ah, those emit the danger call. The parasaurs will instinctively move away from it.
So basically, we can herd the dinosaurs out of this pen using the speakers and their sounds.
Так. Ну да. Как тираннозавр Рекс и всякие эти. Но все равно травоядные динозавры, они же хорошие.
How do I turn on the speakers?
I'll have to tell your dad to do it when we're ready.
И тираннозавр Рекс и всякие. Что, они не идут никуда, что ли? Нет, не привлечет. Ты, кстати, ничего такого не пропустил. Мы просто перешли вот к этим динозаврам. Только что-то я понять не могу. Я вот нажимаю на эти кнопки. И ничего не происходит.
If we want to move the dinosaurs forward, we might need to give them a good scare from behind.
Oh, we can use the danger call.
Good thinking.
Я так понял, надо как-то тут что-то сделать.
Need a quick reminder about how the speakers work?
Yes, please.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers on the east control the mating sounds that will attract the more amorous dinosaur. The big speakers in the center emit a danger call that will scare the dinos away from it. Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
I need you to activate the east side speakers, please.
East side. Okay.
О! Пошло. Ну вот я что-то и сделал. Нажал какие-то.
So, what happened to your assistant?
Let's not talk about that right now.
Did you work with him long?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Listen, he was a wonderful young man. And I am sad. I really am. But if I let that stop my work, then all these animals will die too, trapped behind the walls that we built. You understand?
Что, теперь надо... Так, считай, я вот этих открыл. Что, теперь надо вот это сделать? Вот так вот.
Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
West side speakers, please.
О! Пошло дело. Так почему они вдвоем пошли,
So
алё?
I heard you were like a hippie protester or something in the 70s.
Where'd you hear that?
From Yoder.
The 70s were a tumultuous time. I fought for what I believed in, and sometimes it gets you arrested.
You were arrested? And you still got a job as a, you know, scientist?
Paleogeneticist.
Кстати,
Yes.
тебе нравится?
Youth is the time to be reckless and test your boundaries. It's how you learn what's important to you.
Так, теперь мне надо чё? Тут что-то нажать, да?
Dr. Harding,
Yeah?
activate the danger speakers.
О! О!
That's it. They're out.
Good job, Jess.
Finally. Go forth and multiply.
You're pretty good at this. Maybe you'll be a behavioral scientist someday.
Maybe I will.
Так, мы это сделали. Отлично.
Ah, this is why she was elected to be the lookout. What's wrong with her foot?
It's a broken toe. Feel free to have a look. I just have to do one more thing, and then we can leave.
Lysine.
If the dinosaurs are to have a fighting chance, they'll need this solution to survive.
I'm still not sure.
Jerry, this is my life's work. These are basically my children. I'm not gonna let these creatures die because some bureaucrat can't stand losing control. They deserve their own lives.
Jess,
Dr. Sorkin?
Laura,
Laura, what's lysine?
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
Won't tell my dad, but I got a D in chemistry.
Then today should be very educational. The solution we were creating at the lab will reverse this scenario, allowing the animals to live out their natural lifespan. We just need to get it into the main water supply.
Okay, that should be easy, right?
This is a big responsibility, Jess.
I can handle it, Dr. Sorkin. I mean Laura.
Okay, Jess, let's get started.
Что мы там должны
I'm telling you,
начать?
man. Almost made me swear off Chinese food forever.
Yeah, right. I've never seen you refuse an egg roll. Ever.
I said almost. Besides, my date was hot. You remember the girl with the blonde hair, red scarf? What was her name?
I don't keep track.
Oh, you remember her? She was the one that was wearing the.
Вертолет.
Hear that?
Она что ли улетела, Настя? Ну, конечно, они ее оставили там без присмотра. Молодцы, ребята.
You set this chopper down right now, or I swear I will shoot you.
Oh, that's real smart!
If I'm going down, you're going down with me, sweetheart. Oscar, get over here. I'll pull you in.
Блин, я не то сделал! Ну, как обычно.
Come on, man. That's it. Come on. One more.
Сейчас она будет всякие эти вытворять, да?
Tell that woman she's dead when I get in there.
Oscar, put those giant friggin' arms to work. Get in here.
Давай, залезай. А, быстрей. Давай, 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 давай.
You're one stubborn son of a... Hey!
Молодец, зачем он ее отпихнул, Настя?
No problem. You got this.
Опа. Фига она его сейчас подрежет.
Land this thing now!
Not gonna happen.
Сейчас будет экшончик. Какого фига? Да как, я же успел нажать. Что-то... Давай еще упади мне. Ух ты. На тебе. Всё, одним ударом я просто вырубил нафиг.
No. Not so good.
Это смешно. Да, но этот экшон небольшой будет.
Is the water ready?
Yep, lysine is now officially a part of this nutritionally balanced dino breakfast.
Excellent. Now I just need to get this water into the main supply and we'll be
Вообще
done.
офигевшая девушка.
That's it, Jess. We did it.
Просто ж никто не
Jess,
знает то,
come
что у
up
них
here.
это
I want you to
баллон,
see this.
который продается-то.
This is how nature intended these animals to exist.
Wow, with all the running away I've been doing, I haven't had time to really appreciate them.
Oh, girl, take it easy.
What's wrong with that one?
Походу, что-то сейчас происходит. А, это эти рептилии. Вонючие. Которые быстрятся, они меня раздражают. Они еще на это... Значит, бей их! Бегом! Сейчас они наших динозавриков сожрут. Да блин. Кнопки дерзкие. Не успевай их нажимать даже. Быстрее. Иди уже. Что ты там перелазишь куда-то? Вот почему у них нет ствола? Был бы ствол, было бы хорошо. Чем я хоть... Офигешь. Да, почему мне крест поставили, если я нажал на этот вверх, дурак? Да, рептилии, я вот этих рептилий вообще не люблю.
You are lucky to be alive, Jerry. I've never seen anyone outrun a velociraptor before.
Where did they come from? What are they doing out here?
Must have escaped
Макс,
from
ты
the
мне
corpses
заспылил,
then.
сказал, типа, о, они не услышат, он
Highly
услышит.
intelligent. They'll find a way up here if we give them enough time.
Yes, it's Yoder!
We're down here.
Он падает нафиг. О, мы с вами второй эпизод прошли. Третий эпизод. Все глубже. Нормально.
Those poor people.
We're lucky that chopper didn't kill us all.
I don't feel so lucky.
Да блин, звонить.
God, trying to bring the tower down.
It'll hold. It's got to.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take any chances. How you holding up, honey?
I want to go home.
I know, sweetheart. Me too. We'll be fine. I promise. We need to get off the tower before the raptors bring it down.
The emergency ladder's right there. The way the tower is tilting, it will put us down outside the paddock.
Well, that's a start, but the fence isn't much of an obstacle for the raptors. Where do we go once we're out?
I think we can make it to the utility tunnels right over there. We can lock the raptors out if we can beat them inside.
I hope you're right. Let's get that ladder lowered.
Так. Я подумаю, может пройду. Посмотрим.
Won't budge.
Did you try the latch?
The latch. Right, of course. That should free it up.
Так, быстрее.
It still won't move.
It's brand new, so it might still be a little stiff. Maybe if you put more weight on it?
What, you mean stand on it?
Yes, ride it down.
Okay, but we should probably be ready to move as soon as it comes down so we can stick together. Sweetheart, listen. I want you to be ready to climb down the ladder as soon as it's extended.
Okay, Dad.
Dr. Sorkin.
I'll be right down.
It's really stuck. Oh, no, I
Ну я
see.
посмотрю, как
The
все
whole
будет.
ladder is just slightly bent. It can't
Может,
slide
пройду.
freely. We might be able to force it.
Must have been the crash.
Looks that way. I think we're gonna need a crowbar or something to get it open.
Oh, well then we're gonna have to get creative because there are no tools up here.
Давай, спускайся уже нафиг.
Definitely gonna have to pry it.
What's taking so long?
Да успокойся. А где тут лебедка или что тут?
How you holding up, honey?
I want to go home.
I know, sweetheart. Me too. We'll be fine. I promise.
А, Dark Souls. Мне все части нравятся, но если я буду на канале проходить, у меня просто... Я буду на ней очень сильно бомбить. А так я все части прошел. Она хардкорная. Ну, прикольная.
Definitely gonna have to pry it.
Где ты, лебедка? Я не понимаю.
Hurry!
Где эта лебедка или что? Я не понимаю. Сейчас же они сломают, и я нафиг умру.
Definitely gonna have to pry it.
Где она? Кто мне подскажет, где эта лебедка или что там? Я ее даже не вижу. Тут даже нигде поблизости нет знака вопроса. А, тут ее. Что-то я туплю. Ну да.
It'd be just the thing we need to pry the ladder open. But if I try to grab it now, I could get electrocuted.
Hurry!
Нет, очень хорошая игра, но она, блин, пипец сложная.
Yep, it's live. No way to pick it up like that.
А где тут напряжение? Как его убрать нафиг? Тут.
Dr. Sorkin, that antenna is the only thing up here I've seen that we can use to pry the ladder open. Is there any way to turn the power to those lights off so I can grab it?
Not from up here. The aircraft alert beacons aren't ever supposed to be disabled. The best I can do is make them flash on and off.
How?
I can switch them from nighttime to daytime operation. They shine continuously at night, but during the day they flash to provide more contrast.
Пипец, тут столько кнопок появляется.
Okay, I've switched the beacon lights to daytime mode. Hopefully that wire won't be live while the lights flash off.
Сейчас она его отключила. Я могу взять?
Got it.
Отлично. Теперь давай.
If I couldn't move it by jumping on it, I'm never going to be able to pry it by myself. Dr. Sorkin,
Yes?
can you give me a hand with this? You pry while I put my weight on the ladder.
Certainly.
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, I'm ready. Jess, honey, you get ready to move as soon as the ladder goes down.
I'm ready, Dad. Just hurry!
Okay, Dr. Sorkin, on three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Давай. Капец. Давай, 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 давай.
You've gotta be freaking kidding me!
Да блин!
Dad, what are we gonna do?
Try again. On three. Ready? 1.
Сейчас. Я прочитаю. Да как я же нажал?
I'm fine, Dad!
Your turn, Dr. Sorkin.
Right, I'm coming down.
Спасибо тебе, приходи, я тебя буду ждать.
Dr. Sorkin, you have to
Удачи
hurry.
тебе.
Out of the way, I'm gonna jump for it! Thanks.
Okay, now up and over. Run, Dr. Sorkin!
Come on, they're right behind you!
Давай, 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 давай.
Dr. Harding, the door!
Отлично. Фух. Закрыли.
Jump, Billy!
Next time I get a headache like this, there better be tequila involved.
No way, amigo. This turned out better than the last time you drank tequila.
Yeah, you might be right. The girl I woke up next to is prettier anyway. How'd she make it out?
Butt first. I gave her a push.
I'm surprised you take the time to rescue her, what with how nice she was to you and all.
Who says it was a rescue?
So, we lost our ride, and the only person we managed to rescue so far doesn't even work for InGen. Now what?
See if you can find anything useful in the wreck. And make sure the girl's okay while I scout the perimeter.
Ah, damn it, I left my AK inside the chopper. It's probably toast. Glad I didn't leave a round chambered. Could have killed someone.
That makes two of us, amigo. Still, the cook-off was a hell of a show.
Ой, блин.
Gonna take more than an auxiliary power unit to fix her this time. Better keep checking her out. If she's gonna blow, we don't want to be anywhere nearby. Damn it, all our weapons were in there. I was just getting used to that AK too. Looking pretty safe. One more look, just to be sure. No fuel left. Must have been a hell of a blast. That chopper's done all the exploding she's ever gonna do. Should be safe to make camp here.
Так, ну тут больше ничего нет, я так понимаю. На,
I
теперь
should
сюда
see if the
идти.
girl's okay. Oscar might want to talk to her when she wakes up. Let's postpone that little reunion.
Так, сумку сейчас будем смотреть ее, да? И, наверное, найдем эту штуку. Баллончик, который с этими динозаврами. Точно.
Ah, Barbasol. I have a can just like this back in San Jose. Oh man. I hope it's not for her face. Heavier than I remember. Could just be full, I guess. It's only sloshing at the top. Sounds half empty, feels full. Why is that? My stepbrother used to store his second set of keys in a fake pop can. I wonder.
Я же сказал, он
Lady has
сейчас...
a secret stash. But what the hell is it?
Я же сказал, ребят, то, что он узнает сейчас. Найдет.
T-Rex, it's leaving.
Damn it, Oscar. I only have one pair of pants. The chopper's not gonna blow, but just about everything in it, including our weapons, is flame broiled.
No game trails, no nests. This is base camp for now.
Hey, get this. I found this can of shaving cream in her pack.
Didn't think you needed any.
Yeah, whatever you say, Fuzzy. Except it's not really shaving cream. Look. So, now what's the plan? You gonna try to salvage this gig?
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for our friends.
Наши
Shouldn't I come
друзья,
with?
We
понятно.
lost the guns. Means I gotta be in stealth mode.
You saying I can't sneak?
I'm saying neither one of us can sneak and watch her at the same time. Besides, she won't talk with me around. But maybe pretty boy Billy can get her to open up.
Yeah, it's a tough job.
Так, они все тут застряли. А, это... Понял. А, это как раз они пришли, где эти динозавры.
They open doors.
Типа дозорный. Умный, блин.
Should have stayed in bed.
Капец. Ищите кнопку. А, это они вот этого динозавра съели. Опа. Я так понял, их надо отвлечь на что-то. Только на что? Пипец, кнопки. Капец, как их надо быстро нажимать. Уф. Успел еле-еле. Так, они здесь стоят, я так понял. Надо было, наверное, дверь закрыть. Так, надо туда за ним идти, да?
Ay, Dios mío. How am I not there?
Эти маленькие динозавры, блин, капец. Еще. Они тут. Так эти ушли, бросили, я так понял.
Idiotas.
Прикольно.
At least one of them pulled me out of there. Not sure I'd do the same.
Сейчас типа напрямую его не будет.
Nieta, no, no, no.
Looking for this?
That's mine.
You know, this takes me back. I learned to shave with this stuff.
Give it back now.
I'm all out of shaving cream myself. You mind if I borrow some?
Stop shaking it.
But you're supposed to shake it before you use it. Says so right on the can. You want to tell me what's so important about shaving cream? Or do I ask InGen?
It was my lover's. He died fighting for the revolution in Chile. It's all I have of his. Please give it back.
Oh, that is so sweet. So, let me get this straight. Your Marxist revolutionary boyfriend made it a top priority to keep his face silky smooth. He must have been a very sensitive guy. I ain't stupid, lady. You want to try again?
Embryos. They're dinosaur embryos. If you drop them, they'll be destroyed. Look, Yoder. Billy, right? Maybe we can make a deal.
This ought to be good. Shoot.
Хороший этот. Сейчас выбор, блин. Сделку хотите сделать?
Please! I don't expect you to trust me, but the right thing to do is to give it back to me and let me go. One mercenary to another. Would you do any different in my place? Everyone can win here. Let your friends save those people while we sell the embryos.
Look, lady, we both have jobs to do. Thing is, in this situation, I'm the cop and you're the robber.
Indians stole this land from my people, relocated them at gunpoint. Do you know what you get when you take a tribe out of the jungle? Poverty. Unrelenting, crushing poverty with no way to
Хороший
escape.
поворот событий.
You really want to support a company that would do that?
You're not the only one who's had a rough life, lady. InGen may have screwed you, but they pay my bills. And besides, from what I hear, they rented this place from the Costa Rican government. Why don't you take it up with them?
I have a daughter. I need the money to get her out of the ghetto. You know what happens to girls there. She doesn't deserve that life.
Are you for real? Okay. Keep talking.
There's a lot of money in it for you if I get those embryos to my contact before they go bad. Those embryos are worth over $1 million. That's US dollars. I have a buyer. I just need you to take us there, and we'll both be rich.
Oh, yeah, right. Like InGen isn't gonna shine a light on an independent contractor like me when they figure out the crown jewels are missing. No sale.
You turn that over to InGen. You get a pat on the back, maybe a little Christmas bonus. You leave it to me, you become a rich man. Pay off your debts, quit your job. No more guys in suits telling you what to do. Just think about it. Come on, Billy. The money's good. And you'll be helping me save my daughter. Everybody gets a little something.
Okay, here's the deal. 1, I'm in charge. I keep the embryos, and as soon as it's safe to break away, we'll deliver them to your contact.
I don't know if the embryos will last in there much longer.
That's a risk we're gonna take. 2, we're cutting Oscar in.
Why?
Because he's my partner, that's why. It'll be fine. Trust me. Now sit tight and lighten up. Not every woman gets to enjoy the sunset on a tropical island with Billy Yoder.
So, any idea where we are in relation to the rest of the park?
We're not far from the marine exhibit. I know for a fact that the phone there is in working order, or at least it was this morning.
Can we get there from the tunnels?
I believe so.
All right then, lead the way. Want to get us out of here as soon as possible. No more science projects, okay?
I understand.
So Laura, I've been meaning to ask you, why don't you do your radio show anymore?
You had a radio show?
Well, it wasn't really radio. I'd hack into the park
No,
intercom
мышка.
and play choice cuts from my record collection. Lately, I haven't had the time.
Did you really have to show Artie Bridges how to do it?
Believe me, I regret it. But how was I to know how bad he was? He begged me, said it was his dream to be in radio.
You know what, he should stick to managing the janitorial group. He's awful.
He certainly is. I guess there was a reason it was just a dream. He
Нормально.
actually records his show
Мы
ahead of
хотели.
time so that he can broadcast during work hours.
Рептилии.
Did you guys hear that?
Sounded like a rat.
Mm-hmm. Dinosaurs aren't the only invasive species InGen brought to the island. There are lots of rats in these tunnels. Maintenance is always setting traps down here.
Well, as long as we're getting to know one another, how is it that Dr. Wu became chief geneticist over you?
That's an easy one. Frogs.
You're saying frogs kept you from getting promoted?
Specifically, their DNA. Before we could clone any dinosaurs, we had to decide how to fill in the gaps in the DNA sequences we found.
I remember this from the tour. You found dino blood inside mosquito fossils, right?
That's right. I wanted a complete prehistoric genome, cross-referencing all of the DNA found in the various amber samples. It would have been safer, but would have taken time the board of directors didn't want to spend.
Well, even Dr. Hammond's spare no expense philosophy has limits, I guess.
Exactly. Henry, Dr. Wu, proposed using frog DNA to fill in the gaps. It was risky. We still don't know all of the effects. But it was a solution, and a fast one at that. So Henry became chief geneticist, and I took to the field.
Don't worry, Jess. We should be safe in here.
Where do all these doors lead?
The maintenance corridors. The park's essential systems are in there. Electrical, water, air conditioning, you know, that sort of thing.
The tunnels on this side are for transporting animals, personnel, and food. That's why they're so big. They're separate from the maintenance side to prevent accidents.
Are you sure we shouldn't head to the visitor center, Dr. Sorkin? InGen is bound to start there when they don't hear from the rescue team.
These tunnels don't run all the way to the visitor center, and I don't know about you, but I'd rather not risk any more overland travel.
Good point.
Has anyone seen my cigarettes? I could swear I had some.
I didn't realize you smoked.
Normally I manage to duck out a few times a day, but we've been preoccupied.
Where did you last have them?
Right here in my pocket, or so I thought.
Maybe they fell out when we jumped from the water tower?
I suppose. Oh well, I'm probably better off without them.
Вот они, как раз у нее сигареты.
Do you mind if
Она
we
их
stop
спрятала,
for
что
a
ли?
rest? My legs are killing me.
I suppose we could all use a break.
I don't know how much longer those embryos will last. We need to meet my contact at the boat.
We're staying here until Oscar gets back.
We don't even know if he's alive.
Oscar's fine, he's coming back, and come hell or high water, we are not leaving.
Опять он идет. Тернозавр этот.
Then again, maybe you have a point.
Come on, we gotta run.
No time, hide!
Давай. Только я хотел расслабиться, уже расслабление. А, они за этим охотятся, ребят. Тернозавр, блин. Дурацкий.
It can't see you unless you move.
Опа, таракан нафиг. Нормально, или что это такое, блин?
Off face, stupid.
Блин, я не успел. Нормально.
Easy, girl.
Он меня еще кидает. Как я не смог?
Leaving now.
Нормально. Теперь он за нами гонится. Капец, конечно. Что такое? А этот за нами следит, блин. Рептилии хитрые.
Care for a lysine supplement?
No thanks. Well, you know what? Actually, you know what? Maybe I will. All this running around, my muscles probably need whatever protein I can give them.
My thoughts exactly. I haven't gotten this much exercise since Carnival.
I guess we've got a lot of extra lysine now that the parasaurs don't need the external supply.
Yeah, about that. It's not just the parasaurs. We added the antidote to the main water supply.
But that'll reach every dinosaur in the park. The lysine contingency... You're insane! Denying the dinosaurs lysine was the only safety mechanism we had to keep them out of the global ecosystem.
You're thinking in terms of human lifespans, Jerry. The biosphere is resilient enough to handle one generation of dinosaurs, even if there's a recovery period.
A recovery period?
Do I need to remind you that there are 120 miles of ocean between Isla Nublar and the mainland? The lysine contingency was cruel and unnecessary.
Do you know for a fact that none of these animals can swim?
Oh, come on, Jerry.
It's how Asian elephants migrated to Sri Lanka from India. There's precedent.
You're being ridiculous. There's no evidence sauropods were swimmers. None. All right. Supposing there's a dinosaur that can swim. I find it highly unlikely that one could make it through 120 miles of open water through ocean currents, sharks...
Highly unlikely? 20 years ago, would you ever have predicted dinosaur cloning? Ever? 20 days ago?
Третий
would you have
эпизод
predicted a
уже.
complete failure of all our park security? Is what I fear that hard to imagine?
No, I suppose not. The remote possibility that a dinosaur could make it to the mainland is far outweighed by our responsibility to treat these animals humanely. They're here because of us.
I don't want to see these animals die. I really don't. But we all agreed to the lysine contingency. It was a prerequisite to working here.
For you, maybe. But you have to remember, Jerry, I was here before there even was a lysine contingency. This may be just a job for you, Jerry, but these animals are my life. I can't just watch them die, no matter the circumstance.
Я думаю, ты уже спать ушел.
It's okay to eradicate an entire species, let alone whole groups of them, regardless of how they came to be here. No one has that right.
Well, normally I'd agree with you. No one has the right to kill an entire species. But surely you recognize that this is a special case. We are responsible.
Yes, we are responsible, not just for our own welfare, but for the animals as well.
I don't know, Laura. I don't know. I need to process this. I'm gonna have to tell InGen.
I understand.
Are you guys done yet?
Jess, where'd you go?
Just down the hall looking at stuff? Not that you noticed I was gone.
I'm sorry, honey. I was distracted, but don't go off again like that.
Нет,
okay?
это только начало третьего
окей.
эпизода. Какой конец?
No good. Here it comes. Go!
Давай. Я ж нажал эту кнопку твою дурацкую.
The gate. She's him.
Ну, беги за ним. Нормально ты меня подставить решил. Беги за ним. О, давай, кушай рептилий. Ой! Нормально. Меня сожрали. Дай твою! Кушай рептилий, не меня. Отлично. Куда ты бежишь, рептилий, а? Чё ты боишься-то, а? Да. Он его сожрал, нормально. Так и ей надо.
Do these things ever stop eating?
Блин, лезь! Да бегу я. Да я же успел! Ой, блин. Фига она прыгает.
You know you're about as coordinated as a three-legged mule?
I'm coordinated enough to kick you
Whoa,
off.
whoa, easy. I take it back. Damn, you're lucky. You ought to forget our deal and buy a lottery ticket.
Да, именно, накормил.
Yeah, relax.
А то рептилии вообще обнаглевшие стали.
You lost it?
It must have fallen out.
Нормально, вон баллончик упал. Молодец. Так, а тут у нас стелс.
That's right. Go. Locked. Good. If I can't open it, they can't either. Last thing I need is for those things to see me better. Now there's the place to hide.
Опа, идет. Блин!
Damn.
На твою дивизию.
There's the place to hide.
Как меня это бесит. Разведчик фигов, блин.
Here they come.
Чуешь запах, чуешь? Сейчас ты меня получишь. Оп.
Idiota! Do you know what you've done?
Hey! In case you didn't notice, it wasn't exactly a leisurely stroll over here.
You dropped it. You find it.
Hold your horses. That T-Rex is still out there.
Капец, конечно. Один, блин, безрукий. Другой там где-то ходит, эти разговаривают спокойно. А за ними слежка, они даже этого не видят. Нормально.
Okay, so we know where it is. Go get it!
I think I'll wait until our friend there leaves to find a new chew toy.
I don't know if we have time. If the embryos go bad, they're worthless!
The embryos are worthless to me if I get eaten by a damn lizard.
That was $1 million payout that you let fall out of your pocket!
Sorry, I guess I was a little preoccupied with a giant, prehistoric people eater breathing down my neck.
If you're not man enough to get the embryos back, I'll do it myself.
Hang on. The deal is I hold on to the embryos until we reach your contact.
I know, and instead you drop them.
Yeah, well, crap. If you're gonna use logic.
Just go, and hurry.
Damn it, Billy, get it together. Just
Да
take it
как?
slow and don't get yourself killed. Oops.
Ой. Все хорошо, ты меня не видишь. Капец, стрёмно еще так.
Hello, darling. What brings a nice girl like you to a place like this?
Да,
Ah, damn it!
нормально. Пел тут. Жесть.
I got it! Somebody tell Carl Lewis I got some training tips for him!
Okay, great. Nice moves out there.
Hey, thanks.
Almost makes up for dropping it in the first place.
Это ужас. Сразу говорю. Блин, когда он не может взять, просто на него напрыгнуть с этим ножиком и в шею ему воткнуть. В чем проблема? Он от них прячется. О,
Stop! What? I saw eyes.
What?
What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What? What?
Probably a rat or something. Keep moving.
No, I saw eyes just like that before I was bitten. I won't go through that again.
Big, shiny eyes?
You saw them too?
Not here, but yeah.
Go on. Get out of here.
Какая проблема? Какая проблема?
Come on, we gotta keep moving.
No way! Not until I can see where I'm going.
Okay. We can't go back outside because of our old friend Rexy, but maybe we can get the lights on. It seems like those things, whatever they are, like to stick to the shadows. We're in luck. This looks like a power panel right here.
О! А, это этот меня ищет, я понял. Да, возьми ты этот ножик уже на.
What's the holdup?
It's nothing. It's just a different, model than I'm used to, is all.
So, you're stuck.
Так, и чё?
All right, I got it now. Close your eyes. You're about to lose your...
Найс. Мы выключили питание, да?
night vision.
What's going on? Dad?
Over here, Jess. It's all right. The backup generator wasn't meant to last this long, that's all.
No, that's not it. We should have been fine for days.
How the hell was I supposed to know open meant turn everything off? I mean, it's counterintuitive.
You would know if you read the instructions.
Hey, don't you yell a little louder. I think there's a dinosaur on the other side of the island that didn't hear you. Jeez.
Whatever. There's a close, right?
There's a close, right? Yeah, I'll close that crap right up. Yeah, that's right. Who's your... Oh,
Нормально.
come on.
Теперь она вообще сломалась. Он его что, увидел, что ли?
Rockin' Jurassic Park's only unofficial radio station. Just a reminder before we sign off, Parklings. If you're not on the boat by 7, you're not going to be on the boat at all. I've got a little something special for all you last-minute packers out there. A personal favorite of mine, and I'll see you all on board.
Damn it, Artie.
He's not still here, is he?
No. From the sound of it, he queued up this last bit of tape and took off.
So here's a little something. Get you ready to set sail.
О, музычка. Прикольно, пара-та-та. Да блин! Он меня сожрал, да? Твою дивизию!
So here's a little something. Get you ready to set sail.
На тебе! Ну давай, Виктория, покажи, на что ты способен. На тебе! Ах ты! Фига она, блин, крепкая. Да я же нажал! Ой. Да! Ой, я теперь тут буду помирать. Но музыка классная. Играет. Нет, 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 нет. Так, давай, нахер по морде. Больно, конечно. Давай, на. Толкай его, давай. Да в глаз ему дай. Такой. Медленно. На. Ух ты, замедление времени. Давай ему в шею, давай. Да блин! Сейчас было жестко, наверное, я бы его повалил. Да вообще капец какой-то. Особенно вот эти рептилии, блин. Замедление времени, блин. Давай, последний удар, на!
Mother of God, I did it.
Oscar!
3 more. That way.
Фу, капец, блин.
Artie, this show is over.
Laura, you are my new favorite person.
You've forgiven me for fixing the lysine problem?
Don't push it.
Holy crap, Oscar. Did you just take one of those things out by hand?
You're supposed to be at the crash site.
Yeah, the plan didn't factor in an angry T-Rex, so we had to change it. I didn't think to engage it in a knife fight, sorry.
We had to change the plan.
That's right. I unlocked the mystery behind the shaving cream can. Turns out little Miss Sunshine here is smuggling dino embryos off the island.
What? I don't buy it. You don't have the skills to pull off a heist like that.
She knows her business, Oscar.
You said the same thing about that waitress in Bogota's cooking.
That wasn't her fault. That was Seminilla.
They're real. My client had someone on the inside, a man named Nedry. He didn't show, so they sent me to find the embryos. I'm the backup plan.
Well?
Squares with what I know. They're searching San Jose for this Nedry guy. Thought he was on the last boat.
They can stop the search. He's dino food.
Let me guess. You have a plan.
Yeah, well, turns out these things are worth a lot of money to the right people. I mean, a lot.
You're pretty self-righteous for a thief.
I wouldn't be a thief if you hadn't stolen this island from my people in the first place.
I didn't steal anything. The Costa Rican government rented this place to InGen.
And you did their dirty work, didn't you?
I did my job. Just like I'm doing now.
Really? And how many people are you going to kill today?
Shut the hell up, or I'll start counting with you.
No fighting. Save it for
Нормально.
the huh?
You going along with her?
Hey, I'm not doing anything unless you're down. But come on, Oscar. Do you really think InGen gives a rat's ass about us? Look what happened to B-Team, to Decaf. Their families are gonna get a puny check, a gag order, and nothing else.
Do I gotta remind you we're working against the clock? There's no time to save these people and be her errand boys before this place turns to ground zero.
What do you mean, ground zero?
Nothing. We could do it, Oscar. We've got a call
Вот
from the
да.
helicopter anyway, so one of us takes the eggheads
Ты
back to the
удивлен?
island, and the other takes her to meet her contact.
Let me guess. That last part would be up to you.
You just tell InGen that I bought it like the rest of the guys they sent. Then you and I hook up later to split our cut.
I trust you, but I don't trust her. Look, Billy, if you want to bail, that's your business. But I was hired to do a job, and I'm gonna do it.
Oh, come on, Oscar. It doesn't have to be that way. Finishing the job is part of the plan.
So is screwing our employer. Too risky. I won't rat you out, but I don't want that kind of heat.
Sorry you feel that way, man. Let me know if you change your mind.
All right, let's move out. Take it slow and quiet.
Капец, конечно. Ну вот видишь. Но по ней видно то, что она такая. Типа воровка и хитрая.
Let's not start this again. I respect your opinion, Jerry. Although, to be honest, I'm a little surprised at your lack of regard for the animals.
It's not that I don't care about them, Laura. It's just there are so many unintended consequences that come with your decision. We can't keep this a secret, Laura. We need contingency plans.
Че, она сейчас курить будет нормально? Сперла сигарету и курит.
I know it. Yes.
Офигеть. О, ну привет. Не ожидала, да? А, она меня сожрала. Ну, замечательно. На тебе в рот, чтоб ты подавился сигаретами. Понравилось? А ты еще выпустил. Закрой дверь! Дверь! Ага, курить. Это точно. Нафиг тебе. Это что? Вот что случилось, блин. Директории тут. Да! Нате по морде. Еще их трое, офигеть, блин. Гутно. На тебе. Бегите на. О, давай еще эту штуку. На. Так, быстрее. Да я же нажал. Давай. Бери ящик, ящик бери. Блин. Нормально, сбили одного. Он теперь не выберется, это хорошо. О, наши друзья пошли на тип. Че ты меня орешь? Он ему, прикинь, глаз поцарапал. Прикольно.
What the? Amazing. I've never seen them afraid before.
That was awesome.
No problem.
Okay, hon. Let the man breathe.
Yoder! You're alive!
We're alive? I'm surprised you guys lasted 5 minutes
No.
without me and Oscar.
Thank you.
Я понял тебя, ну блин. Но я привык, что они рептилии.
So Yoder, how did you guys like not die when the helicopter crashed?
Well, me and Oscar got out on our own before we hit, but Nima needed a little help. Isn't that right, Oscar?
Well, I'm just glad you're all okay. Oh my god, you're bleeding. Are you okay?
No worries. Belongs to one of them.
You killed one of them? With a knife? That's so badass.
Well, hey, I outran a T-Rex.
It's nothing. Just another fight.
Are you gonna get a tattoo of a raptor now? I totally would.
Not a bad idea.
You aren't fooling me.
What now?
You can pretend to be a hero all you want, but we both know what you really are.
You're right. We do.
Какая ты что за хрень?
Everyone, we have a problem.
What's wrong, Laura?
You've seen the flickering lights, now the steam eruptions. Something's gone wrong with the island's geothermal power plant.
That's not our problem.
When the power plant explodes, it will be.
It's that bad?
Everything I've read about the system says it's supposed to shut itself down if something goes wrong with the steam pressure. The fact that it hasn't means that the pressure will build unchecked. It'll pop like a balloon and take half the island with it.
Can we get to the power plant from here? I'm completely turned around.
Yes, I've been here before. It's down this way. We really ought to get moving.
Are you sure the power plant is the problem?
It's the steam that clinches it for me, Jerry. The power could fail for a lot of reasons, but the steam comes straight from the power plant.
How can we stop the power plant from exploding?
We have to do something, and quickly, but I won't know exactly what until we get there.
No time. Say goodbye to your dinosaurs, Doc. You can dig up the fossils later.
When the power plant explodes, it'll take us with it. Unless you have a spare helicopter ready to lift off.
Oh, this just keeps getting better and better.
Listen up. You're gonna show me the corridor that goes to the power plant. I'm gonna scout ahead and make sure there's no dinosaur party happening when we get there.
Can I come? I know I can help.
You're staying right here where I can keep an eye on you.
Hey, I saved you, remember? Besides, those things are afraid of him.
You wandered off, Jess.
Oscar doesn't mind, do you? Oscar?
Да, он уже ушел, нормально. Да, я видел то, что ты трансформеры проходишь.
When I saw the helicopter crash into the jungle,
Ну лучше ты
I
прошел
thought you guys
эти.
were goners.
You're fine.
По современнее.
About before, the hostage thing? I'm sorry. I was only trying to protect myself. Me and the mercs, we worked it out.
Worked it out? How?
Don't worry about it. We're okay. For now.
You outran a T-Rex, huh, Yoder?
I sure did. You know, not everyone has the training to pull something like that off, let alone the raw speed.
I know, right? That's what I thought when I outran her yesterday. That's great. So everyone's friends now, huh?
I wouldn't put it like that.
Then how would you... No way! Did you guys make out?
We've decided that we can all work together. Let's put it that way.
Hey, Oscar's back. What'd you find, buddy?
Always clear, but the door to the plant is locked.
Don't that just figure?
Either of you got a key?
I'm afraid not.
How about a smoke?
I wish. I swore I had some on me, but... Jess? Something to share?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to borrow them. But then a dinosaur was there, and I threw them, and I think I ate them.
Нормально.
Jessica Marie Harding! First, you get caught stealing a t-shirt from the mall. Then you steal binoculars from the park and lie about it to my face. Now you've taken Laura's cigarettes? You let the raptors get to us because you wanted to smoke?
How was I supposed to know there were dinosaurs in here?
That's not the point. It's not just the smoking, it's stealing. It's not listening. Remember, the main reason you're on this island is because your mother thinks I might be able to straighten you out. Somehow.
Right. Not because you want to see me or anything. Look, you don't have to worry about me, Dad. I'm almost 15. I can take care of myself. I don't need you or Mom or anyone.
Oh, honey, I know it feels like that. Especially at your age, but you're not an adult. You might be a young woman, physically, but emotional maturity, that takes time.
Okay? I'm sorry, Dad, but how many times have you been married? Your kids. Have you even talked to Sarah lately? This year even? Should you be lecturing anyone about emotional maturity?
Damn. Plant's gonna blow, right? We ain't got time for this after-school special
Вот они
crap.
спорят, а у них тут ситуация непредвиденная.
That vent. It may lead to the other side of the door.
Hate to break it to you, Doc, but ain't none of us fitting through there.
Maybe. Any suggestions, Mr. Yoder?
No.
All right. I'll go ask an adult. Situations like this make me glad I never had kids.
I haven't seen my daughter in almost 6 months.
Oh. So, what are our options?
No way we can break it down. Too secure. Got no guns, no explosives. You tell me.
Listening to me.
So you're smoking now. What else are
Jerry,
you doing I don't know
please.
about?
What, Mom didn't tell you I was stripping?
That's enough, Jess.
It's only
Jerry,
until my
please.
boyfriend's death metal
I
band
really
takes
need
off,
to speak
then we're
with you.
getting married. Mom's already signed the emancipation.
All right, enough!
I apologize, I'm sorry. Jess, we will finish this later. How can I help?
We have a situation.
Да,
The only way
споры,
around
но я и
the
говорю.
power plant is that vent. And
Вместо
Jess is
споров
the only one of us who might
надо делать дела
Absolutely
и
not.
спасаться, а не
My daughter
спорить.
has clearly
Сейчас
shown
не
that she can't
время.
be trusted with her own safety. She doesn't leave my sight from now on. We're just gonna have to find another solution. Jess? Jessie? Jess?
It's okay. Pretty sure the dinosaurs haven't been using that vent.
What vent? What dinosaurs? Oh my god. Jess.
Взяла и свалила, нормально. А нет.
Well done, Jess.
Thanks.
Okay, listen up. We need to release the steam pressure to prevent any more buildup.
What are we looking for?
A power console, and probably a master release valve.
Look, Dad, I'm sorry. I was just trying to...
You were just trying to ignore everything I said. Now just stay where I can see you this time.
Okay.
Вся она
I will.
расстроилась.
I mean it. Sorry.
See that large valve wheel up there? I think that's the pressure release we're looking for.
I'll handle it.
Мне кажется, что сейчас
Wait
ничего не
until I turn the
сработает.
power off to release the pressure. Otherwise the system won't properly reset.
Got it.
Don't release the pressure yet. Wait until I get the power off.
Understood.
Так, а где это вот
Look at all
тут?
those transformers.
The plant produces enough power to run a small city. That looks like
Ah,
the
вот.
power console. Up there, at the top of the ladder. We don't want to close the circuit without charging the capacitor first.
Yeah, they're gonna have to update that sign.
We can't pump the capacitor until the steam is vented. Too risky. All right. Looks like we press to open the circuit in order to turn the power off. Here goes nothing.
Press to open. That does make sense.
It does now.
Так, открываем, да? Или нет? Он не может ее подвинуть. Походу, наверное, еще
No
что-то
good.
такое.
I'm gonna need some help. Could you guys give me a hand with this valve? It won't budge.
Sure, we open pickle jars too.
Да уж. Я надеюсь, все в порядке будет, и мы выберемся. Все.
Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3.
We got this!
Oh, I mean stop! It shouldn't take that much force to turn the valve. There must be some kind of motorized assist for it. If you force it, you could break something.
I'll have a look.
If there is a motor, you'll need to disconnect it before it'll turn manually. We need to vent the steam before we turn the power on. So, when do we close the circuit?
After we charge the capacitor?
Very good.
Yeah, well, you already told her the answer. How hard was that?
Are you trying to tell us something, Mr. Yoder? First charge the pump, then close the circuit. We need to vent the steam before we turn the power
Так,
on.
чё?
Not your brand, eh?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was desperate.
I understand. All too well, I'm afraid. Especially right now. But hey, maybe this disaster is just the push I need to quit.
Really?
Hell no. I'm so hooked I could smoke a velociraptor. I don't want to moralize, but get out if you still can.
Are you gonna go into withdrawal or something?
Huh. Already there. Hey, do you have my lighter, or did the raptor eat that too? We need to vent the steam before we turn the power on.
Так она ей дала, и чё?
First charge the pump, then close the circuit. See that large valve wheel up there? I think that's the pressure release we're looking for.
I'll handle it.
Так, и что, куда там, где? На каком верху? О,
I'm glad that lava flow is so far below us. Any closer and the heat would be unbearable.
нифига там лава. Это уже жестко.
Looks just like a smokestack.
Ну чё, пробуем еще раз?
Force it, we'll just break it even more. Let's just wait until we can get it to turn freely.
Я понять
We
не
need to
могу.
vent the steam before we turn the power on.
Реально понять не могу.
First charge the pump, then close the circuit.
А во.
Those blast doors are supposed to close when there's a risk of explosion.
Why aren't they closed now then?
I don't know. I'm just glad it's not my job to explain it to the board.
Так, тут ничего нет, да?
See that large valve wheel up there? I think that's the pressure release we're looking for.
I'll handle it.
First charge the pump, then close the circuit. We need to vent the steam before we turn the power on.
Как все сложно-то.
See that large valve wheel up there? I think that's the pressure release we're looking for.
I'll handle it.
Я уже по зону уже залез, что за прикол? Он второй раз туда полез.
See that large valve wheel up there? I think that's the pressure release we're looking for.
I'll handle it.
Ой. Бред какой-то, конечно. Сейчас происходит? Честно, какой-то бред.
We need to vent the steam before we turn the power on. First charge the pump, then close the circuit.
Что-то бред. Почему он не может мне переключить на этих? Так, ладно. Давайте пока на этом закончим. И продолжим в следующей серии. Короче, с вами был Тимми GT. Подписывайтесь, комментируйте, ставьте лайк. Все хорошо, ребят. Всем пока. Спасибо тем, кто меня смотрел. Можете лайки не ставить. Всем удачи, всем пока. Еще раз. Давайте, пока, ребят. До скорых встреч.